I'm going to go over a few stocks that make up Vanguard's Total Stock Market Index Fund to find out if any of the stocks are oversold right now. A viewer named Marat says there are many high quality stocks in this range, so I thought I would take a look at it. Now, the first stock is going to be Ford, and we ended the week at $11.96. The RSI is at 27, so it's oversold. So this could represent a buying opportunity for some people. Now, to the north side from where we are takes us back to the middle of the trend or the mean, and also resistance in this case at 1281. And to the south side, that would take us to roughly $10.19. Obviously, there are many levels in between, but I'm just looking at this on the daily time frame and going to show you where we are back to the mean or at negative 2 standard deviations or 2 standard deviations. The next one is AT&T. It is not oversold, so I'm going to go to the next one. This is Jets and ETF. We are at 29, so we are oversold. To the north side from where we are takes us to $20.34. And to the south side, 1802. The next one is TFC, very close to being oversold, technically at 30 or below. And because we are pretty close, I'm going to give you the range, which is to the north side, 30.04, and to the south side at negative 2 standard deviations and a level of support, 2178. If we hit this line, I will anticipate a bounce to the upside as people buy the dip. This is Bank of America at 36. We are not oversold, so I'm going to go to the next one. CSX Corporation. We are not oversold. The RSI looks like it's pointing up, so that's good news. And we've got a big green candle there. Intel Corporation is at 41 on the RSI, not oversold anymore. I do have some shares here that I purchased for my mom at $29.59. So hopefully it will continue to go up. And if it does, if it gets to maybe $37.50, I will, or $59, I will consider selling it. But the 1-year price target is $36.91. The next one is General Motors. It is oversold at 28 to the north side, and one level of resistance takes us to 36.71, and at negative 2 standard deviations, $30.90. Verizon is at 44 on the RSI. We are no longer oversold. I also own some of this. I purchased it for my mom as a long-term play. It does pay out a nice dividend there. And the 1-year price target is $39.55. This is a very slow-moving stock. The next one is WMB, Williams Companies, not oversold. Pfizer, not oversold at 55 on the RSI. Nice green candle though, a couple of them. USB ended the week at 36.84, not oversold. We are at 43. FCX, RSI is at 37. EXC is at 41 on the RSI. ARKK, I've talked about this many times in the past, ended the week at $40.38. We are still oversold right along this line here, which could represent a buying opportunity. And we are at the middle of the trend. To the north side at 2 standard deviations takes us to $49.88. And to the south side at support and negative 2 standard deviations brings us back down to $31.10. Again, many levels in between. You can switch this out to the 5-minute time frame or the 1 minute, the 3 minute to get a better price action if you want to see that, if you're trying to get in and out. The next one is PEJ. This is an ETF, and we are at $40.46. The RSI is at 30, so we are oversold. To the north side takes us to $41.85. If we hit this, I will expect some choppiness. This is the middle of the trend and resistance. And at resistance, there tends to be a little bit of a sell-off for a bounce to the upside or to the downside. But there will be some choppiness around that area should we get here. To the south side, at -2 standard deviations, takes us to 38.69. If we make it to this level, I will anticipate a bounce to the upside as people buy the dip. And you can see this is exactly what happened here as well. The bot shows buy as well. And this is Citigroup. Ended the week at $42.25. The RSI is at 25. To the north side takes us to 46.33. To the south side, $40.79. The 1-year price target is $55.13, which represents a 30% increase from where we are. The next one is Wells Fargo. We are not oversold, so I'm going to move on. And this is MO Altria Group. The RSI is at 28. We are oversold, and we are at -2 standard deviations. I will anticipate a bounce next week. And to the north side takes us back to the middle of the trend at 45.77. If we get here, I will anticipate a bounce, a dip at resistance. And this area will be choppy. And to the south side at -3 standard deviations and another level of support at 41.26. If we get to here, I will also anticipate another bounce to the upside as people buy the dip. Note the buy signal here and here as well. And Uber, we are no longer oversold. CMCSA, we are no longer oversold as well. So I will move on. RSI is at 60. And the next one is Dominion. I am in this play. The RSI is no longer oversold. It is starting to go up. We're at 34. I've purchased this stock at multiple points, 48.53 and also at 51.46. That's okay because I'm in this one for the long term here. And to the north side from where we are takes us to roughly 55.31 and back at the middle of the trend, 46.14. If we make it to this line, I will anticipate a bounce as we hit support and people buy in. All right, that does it for me. I will put out some more videos this week. If there is a stock that you would like me to go over, please let me know. Thanks for watching.